welcome to Experiment Scary. I still remember that night, when laughter turned to screams, and my last Halloween party changed everything. My name doesn't matter now. All you need to know is I was once an ordinary exchange student in Salem, Massachusetts, a small town famous for its witch legends and the biggest Halloween party in America. That October felt different from the start. My friend Josh had been talking all week about the annual Halloween party at Raven Hall, an old Victorian mansion on the edge of the woods that was said to have been a gathering place for witches in the 17th century. Every year, the college students throw a party there. It's a tradition that's been going on for decades. "You have to come," Josh said with a grin. "It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Once in a lifetime." The words now sounded ironic. Halloween night arrived. The Salem sky was a deep purple, and a thin mist crept over the streets. I wore a simple costume, a black robe and a raven mask. Josh dressed as a cheap vampire, complete with plastic fangs. By the time we arrived at Raven Hall, the atmosphere was festive. Music blared. Orange pumpkin lights twinkled in every corner. The sweet aroma of warm apple cider and pumpkin pie filled the air. Hundreds of students were dressed in costumes: zombies, witches, ghosts, monsters. But the most eye-catching was her, Emma Carter, the most popular student on campus. Beautiful, smart, charismatic. That night, she looked stunning. Her long orange dress shimmered like a perfectly polished pumpkin skin. A half-face mask carved with ivy leaves covered her right eye. Her hair was pulled back into a high bun with a small crown shaped like a pumpkin. "That's the Pumpkin Queen," Josh whispered. "Every year, Emma is the life of the party." Emma smiled. It was a sweet smile, but somehow it gave me goosebumps. The party went normally for the first hour. We danced, laughed, drank overly sweet fruit punch. But slowly, something changed. The once fragrant pumpkin scent became overpowering. It wasn't a foul odor, more like too strong, too alive. It was like the pumpkins around us were breathing. The music began to slow down. Or maybe my hearing was failing. "Hey, are you feeling dizzy?" Josh asked, holding his head. I nodded. My head throbbed. The candlelight on the table began to change color, from warm orange to reddish orange like embers. Then I heard a sound. Footsteps, from upstairs. Slow, steady, like someone walking very carefully so as not to make too much noise. But that was impossible. The second floor of Raven Hall had been closed for 3 years because the floor was fragile. "Josh, did you hear that?" He shook his head. His eyes were glazed. "Hear what?" The footsteps were getting closer, coming down the stairs. 1, 2, 3. Everyone was still dancing, laughing, as if nothing was wrong, except me and Emma. She looked at me from across the room. Her smile widened. The eyes behind the mask glowed orange. Emma began walking toward me. Every step she took seemed to capture the attention of the entire room, though no one seemed to notice. The other guests were like puppets on autopilot, smiles frozen on their faces. "You felt it, right?" Emma whispered as she stood beside me. Her voice was soft, too soft, like slowly flowing honey. "What are you doing?" I asked, my voice trembling. My head was getting heavier. My body felt hot. I looked down. My hands were starting to change color. Pale skin was turning golden orange. Lines like pumpkin veins were starting to appear on my wrists. No. No. I tried to back away, but my legs wouldn't move. Emma approached. Her face was now right in front of mine. Her mask was off. Her eyes, both of her eyes, were glowing a fiery orange, like pumpkin lanterns lit from within. "Don't be afraid," she whispered. "You will feel incredible power." The sensation started in my heart. My heartbeat slowed, then changed rhythm. It wasn't a human heartbeat anymore, more like the pulse of a growing plant. Slow, strong, alive. My skin was turning orange. My hair was growing longer and turning into green strands like pumpkin vines. I could feel seeds growing inside me, foreign, but not painful. The scariest thing was, I liked it. I felt power, charm, control. Emma smiled. Good. You got it. Around me, the party guests began to kneel. One by one. Their faces were blank, but their smiles were wide. Josh knelt down. His eyes were blank. Pumpkin Queen, he whispered. I wanted to scream. But what came out of my mouth was laughter, a laughter that wasn't my own, a cold, echoing laugh that filled the room. Emma hugged me from behind. She whispered in my ear like a song. Welcome, new pumpkin. Now, you belong to Halloween forever. An empty morning. I woke up in my dorm room. The sun was blinding me. My body felt weak. I checked the mirror. My skin was normal. My hair was normal. No trace of orange or green tendrils. A dream? But my phone vibrated. A message came in. From an unknown number. Welcome to Pumpkins, Queen, or in a harvest season. Beneath the message was a photo of Raven Hall earlier that morning. The party room was empty. No one there. Just a giant pumpkin in the middle of the room. And on that pumpkin was Emma's face carved into it. Her smile. Her eyes. Perfect. I tried calling Josh. No answer. I asked my roommate, do you remember last night's party? He looked at me, confused. Party? There's no party. Raven Hall has been closed since last week for renovations. My heart was pounding. I looked in the mirror once more, and for a moment, just a moment, I saw my eyes flash orange. Now, every Halloween night, I feel that calling. The urge to return to Raven Hall, to wear an orange dress, to smile at the new faces coming to the party. Because that night, I realized something. Every Halloween, someone has to be the next Pumpkin Queen, and maybe this year it's your turn.